Sometimes we think that they are so little. Sometimes we think that they are, oh no, powerless. But they hold the world. They hold the world. Oh yeah. Women are crying, children are dying. Is somebody out there to help them? Hey, as they know to a culture that is here to come. It's neither in the Bible nor Quran. I say no to a culture that is here to come. It's neither in the Bible nor Quran. Parents became blind. The society started to neglect the right of the women. I cry to see when so many young girls are in the race of female genital mutilation. Yeah, I say no to a culture that is here to come. It's neither in the Bible nor Quran. Let us make a reform. Oh, yeah. Women are crying, children are dying. Is somebody out there to help them? Jigeri agi joy, nobody nyongi jale, nobody nyongi day. Too many maternal deaths. Women life matters. Women life matters. Women life matters. Women life matters. Women, women, women.
Wow, this is so extremely. It is extremely. Whenever we talk about women, we all know women are they are the most important. When it comes to any role. For example, my mother, she's a woman, and I love her so much. And equally, I know you. If you are watching me, you must love your mom. And we all have witnessed a lot of things. We all know that our mothers, our sisters, our lovers, our wife, they are going through a lot when it comes to life activities. But before I will ask anything about women or men, first of all, who owns this song?
This is my song.
It's your song?
Yeah, it's my song.
Written by yourself?
By myself.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm super sure.
I want to hear you loud and clear. Are you
I
sure?
am very sure.
Tell us, how did you come up with this idea? Why do you think women are crying in your society? We have heard it in singing, but then tell us, why are women still crying? United Nations, UN, and other NGOs, they have done a lot to make sure that to erase, to wipe out the tears of women, but still millions of women are crying. Why?
Okay, way before I started music, I am a women and child activist.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been, in this child right organizations, in this women empowerment programs long before. So it really inspired me. Like if you look into our society, you see women suffering, going through a lot of hardships in the compounds and in our surrounding the community.
Tell me, what did you see?
Yeah, women going to, a lot of, how to call it, discrimination, women being violated, their rights are not respected.
How?
Huh?
What do you think causes their right are not respected, they are not valued? This is something that pains my heart. But what do you think causes that? Do you think is a fault of men or is a fault of women themselves?
Sometimes it's a fault of the women. Sometimes we need to advocate for them, because sometimes the women, some of us, are, I don't know, they don't value ourselves so much. But that is not a reason to do any act of violence to a woman. A woman is somebody who should be given gratitude, not attitude. A woman is somebody who should be respected, yeah, who should be valued, because we are all brought here in this world by a woman.
Yeah.
So
Except Mary.
except
Mary.
anyways, but a woman is somebody who we should value, cherish, and respect, because she holds the world.
Yeah.
She is the world.
That is quite right. Now, if you look at, let's give advice to some men that are battering their women, insulting, using harassing words on women. Look, what do you have for these men that are doing that to their women?
It's just like women, they are not properties that you bought. It's not something that you bought, because she is priceless.
But this is what many men think.
She
Like
is
if I
priceless,
buy
so-
your if I come to your house and I tell you, okay, Mariama, I want you to marry me, and then your parents they request let's say a bride price, which should be a fix. And I think internationally everybody is requesting the bride price. So many of our African men think that the money that they are giving out to your parents is it is like they are buying you. Tell us a little bit about what is marriage all about. Do you think it's about the bride price, or do you think about respecting the woman, or do you think it's about doing what the culture actually asks us to do?
I think there should be cultural reforms, because even every religion that one might be onto has some very, very, very important teachings that it teaches about marriage.
Okay.
Marriage is like a complement of two people that come together with a mission and a vision that they have to accomplish in life.
Okay.
So it's not just on one side, like the wife or just the husband, but it's just a complement. So each of the partners should know the role that the other play.
Okay.
Through
And
that,
now
you can respect
this question is coming. We seen men, they are not responsible for their wife. Example, when their wife conceives, they will not take care of the pregnancy. As a result, many women have lost their life. Though today we pointing hands at doctors, nurse, midwiferys, but sometimes, do you think the mentality like when women are not happy during pregnancy, do you think it may not also increase the rate of childbirth and maternal death also? Yeah, and if
the state of pregnancy,
yeah,
is very risky. That's why if you go through our holy book, some of our religious people will tell you any woman that passed through that period has the gates to paradise is open for her. It's just simply saying that state is a very risky state, and it's a period that the woman need so much care and attention.
Good. Mariama.
So from the home and from hospital, most of the problem is as when you're pregnant, when someone is pregnant, you go to hospital, there should be normal checkups to see the state of your body, the state of your baby, the condition that the baby is at. It's a problem.
Mariam, how do you think women should be protected in the hands of men?
I think that women should know their rights first, because some of.
And what is your right, Mariama, as a woman or as a young teenager?
I have rights like you have.
And what is my rights? What do you know? How will I know my rights? Because some men themselves they don't know their right, and that is the reason why they abuse it.
I have the right, the liberty to live the life.
Okay.
So as a woman, as you live your life, I shouldn't be restricted.
Okay.
I shouldn't be restricted to, perhaps they will say, you are a woman, you shouldn't work, you just have to stay at home, cook and stuff.
Yeah.
In this state of the world present, we shouldn't just hold our hands down and expect men to do everything for us.
Now, Mariama, with your career, which is music, where do you want to see yourself in next, let's say, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah. Anyways, with my guys, with proper proper channeling, with proper guides, I think we can go farther than our own expectations.
I
Seriously.
believe. But are you having some problems? I mean, financial problems when it comes to your activities? What are the problems that you face?
No, it's not just a financial, because as you say, support. We don't just need support just in cash, but sometimes in kindness
Yeah.
you can support someone, and the person can also make it through. So the problem is right now we don't just need the cash support, but what we need is for Gambians to appreciate and value what we have to propose to them.
But
Because through this
I'm coming.
we are
You know,
representing
many
Gambia.
Gambians don't know what is appreciation. First of all, you have to break the wall. What is appreciation for them? Yes, I know what I'm talking about. Look, Mariama, you are requesting for appreciation. Somebody might appreciate you in your present, but behind your back you are a donkey. Behind your back you are an animal. Behind your back you are nobody. So tell us, what is appreciation actually mean? Many of Africans do not know this, and this is one of the reasons why we the Africans are backward. You understand? Though we're trying, but we are still backward. The reason is because we don't know how to appreciate one another. Look, for example, you talking about women here. For example, you married to a man who doesn't have nothing in his pocket. You manage with him, things turn out well. At the end of the day, you abandon that woman with the children or with no kids. You understand? And do you think that man shows appreciation? No. So what does appreciation actually means? Because if you're talking about appreciation, many of our people do not know what is appreciation. They think appreciation is about, okay, when I see Mariama, I should smile. No. But what does appreciation actually means?
It's just meaning like you accept someone at your inside your heart.
Okay.
You just loved and likes what the person does, not simply by, trying. Okay, I like what Mariam
Louder,
does.
Mariama.
I like what Mariam does. Put your money. No. Even the appreciation is the way of showing it. Like the advice you can give are all part of it. The compliments you can give, they are all part of it. The encouragement, the motivation, the inspirations, they're all part of the how to call it, appreciation.
Madam, I'm not seeing that happiness in your eye. You know why? I'm not seeing the people supporting you. How do you feel about that?
Anyways, I don't feel like that. I feel loved by the Gambians.
Really?
Yeah, just.
But I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing.
Yesterday,
I'm not seeing that connection in you.
Tell me that, like you should really, keep on doing
Louder.
what you do. One of my friends told me that you should keep on doing what you do because Gambians are really looking forward to what you do.
Okay.
So perhaps even if I could have 100 loyal people that appreciate me, appreciate us, is better than having millions of people who are there and they don't appreciate what you do.
Mariama,
They're not honest in
we
their
have
words.
to still move on with another song. Then we'll be right back. This is about, it's VM show. So VM show is always hot. So we move on. And listeners, don't forget to share the videos. This is Mariama. She's talking about appreciation. Don't appreciate her because of you want to give her money or you want to do something, but appreciate her for who she is.
Yeah, the cash also is welcome.
Yes. Okay, then
Yeah.
if you have one butut, $1, euro, please don't mind to send. And of course, I want to use this medium to thank my brother Landin Trawale. He's the one that bought the outfit simply because I told her I'm gonna invite Mariama. She said you have to look good. You understand? I want Mariama to look. I want your video to be one of the best. So, and of course to the friends of United Kingdom, Itano and other people, we are so proud of you. You
Itano,
understand?
I miss you.
And of course, the one who bought these clothes for me in Europe, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And the shoes, of course, with the trouser, I really appreciate it. More support is needed. And if you think you have females, outfits, Madam is available, and his people, of course, they need something like this. appreciation. If you can buy it, please bring it along December, January, February, March, April. It doesn't matter. If you are in the Gambia, you can buy it. They need it, okay? So on that note, madam, we move.
Vanille, vanille, sakumani bankuma, vanille. Sakumani bakuma vanille. Donya nata bunkama, donya nata dale kamba dunia. Fania nata bunkama, fania nata badale kamba dunia. Ah vanille, sakumani bakuma vanille. Let's try to end forced marriage and early marriage. Don't give away your child to someone she's not in love with. Let's try to wipe away early marriage, forced marriage.
Yes. This is one of the most important aspects of it. I deal with children, and I hope every parent should understand that every human being is entitled to somebody, but that somebody will have to come at the right time. But if you think the right time doesn't come, you force your girl child out of marriage to a man he doesn't love, it's going to be crazy. You said money doesn't make somebody to have a good attitude, right? diamond doesn't make someone to be a good person. You can have a diamond. You can have a diamond, but that doesn't mean that you have all the quality of humanity. So it's important for us to advise our parents that are forcing their young teenagers at the age of 13, 14, or not even teenagers, but somebody who is growing up, and you're trying to tell him, look, married Muhammad. Muhammad is rich. Muhammad is from America. Muhammad is everywhere. But don't marry VM because VM is selling baby ice cream. Look at VM Lex is not good. VM is not mentally okay. Look, VM is a drunkard. But because Muhammad is from America, you don't know anything about Muhammad, and you think Muhammad is having money. Look, this is something very sad. Mariama, tell us little bit about why this song is very significant to you and to the world.
You see, one of the beauties of the culture, the songs are sung, years before we even came to the world. But like our great fathers, our great grandparents, it is as if like they've already read what's coming
in the future,
the next generation. And the reason why we sing the songs more often is the reality happening in the society. Is reality happening in Gambia, in Africa. In fact, many young girls are forced into marriage. Some people got married at the age of 9, even 5. We're not totally against it, but I think it's not like it's something
that you don't take
that
in.
That I can take anyway.
Mariama, how do you feel like if you don't love someone and you are forced to get married to that person? Look, if I said Mariam here, it means the world, because Mariama is a name of a female in the Gambia. If I say Susan,
Mariama is a global name.
It's a global name. And if I say Susan, I'm representing the other side of the world. But anyway, Mariama, if you don't love someone and your parents force you to marry him, how will you feel?
Me in person?
Yes.
I don't think they will do that to me.
But
even though we've seen a lot of girls that are, becoming some different person, different from their characters down the street, and the society is trying to just judge them so much, is because of what their parents did to them. You are given to someone who you don't love. At the end of the day, you go for someone that you love, and the society start to level you as a bad person.
Okay, Mariama, if you look at early marriage, let's say to force someone to get into marriage, it's just like raping an individual. It's just like when a man force a woman into sexual desire. Marriage
is totally against the will of God, even.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Mariama, what is the advice you will give out to the people that are actually forcing their children to get married to someone that they do not actually love?
Sometimes there are different factors that cause it. Some kids they just grow to be so stubborn that they can, But I just see it as the problem is the education from being a child and growing up. So there is a level of education that your parents could insert in you. You cannot be a different person. You just could be a good person. So there shouldn't be a reason for parents also to give away their child, no matter how stubborn they might be. Still they can mend them.
Yeah, but still now in our generation, women are forced, equally men are forced to get married when they are not ready. So what do you think it might cost?
It costs a lot. It costs depression. Most of the time you get married in a little girl went to a family house, and the trauma, it causes a lot of things. School drops out. Some of them are not able to complete their education. But the problem is the community, they don't know the power, the importance of a girl child who is growing to be a woman, a mother, who is going to have a child. He should have a proper education because he's going to be a mother to teach his children.
All right, I know.
Her kids rather.
I know. everybody is getting boring again. That is part of education. You know, people don't like to hear the reality. That is actually affecting. Well, listeners, this program is proudly sponsored by Bamboo Village Hotel. We are so proud of Bamboo Village Hotel. It's one of the biggest hotel in the Gambia, just around Pokoloko, just after Pokoloko. Bamboo Village is local, is cultural, and is a village that is really, really, really amazing. They have comfortable restroom, you know, they have a big pool, you know, they have animals in animals as well, different animals. If you go down or if you take a walk, you're gonna see them. Different animals are here that you will love to see. So I think if you are in Bamboo Village in the Gambia, you will be so excited. If you wish to come, please you can call me +22036995555. If you want to book and then come in here, the way is open. Bamboo Village is one of the best. They have African dishes for you. They have European dishes for you, and they are selling different varieties of drinks as well. So if you really want to come over, please come and support your Gambians. For those tourists that have never been in the Gambia, if you are watching this, please make this opportunity to come in the Gambia, and perhaps you might even meet Mariama, and she is going to tell you a lot of stories about how Gambian work, and I believe you can do that, really. So most of the tourists that have never been in the Gambia, if you want to know more of our culture, more of our behavior, more of how we entertain, more of our past events, you know, come, you will be enlightened. Mariama is here. Mariama is a philosopher, and you know, her heart is clean. We love her so much. So Mariama, you and your teams are doing a very good job. We really appreciate it. But we would love to hear another different sectors. This time around, the international TV, that is VM International TV, would love to hear your voice, because we have almost 10,000 followers on VM International, and I want to congratulate each and everyone that is following VM International TV, because the aim of VM International TV, number one, is to encourage young people like you, because we came to realize that if you people need support, like if you want to use the, let's say, other medias, commercial medias, you will pull out a lot of money, which sometimes you don't have the money. But let's say, Mariama, you come in to have a show. If you come to VM International TV, we're going to promote you, because we know that what you're doing is what we want to see, is what we want to hear, and is what the world wants. So definitely, if you go to, let's say, other media, I don't want to mention any media, but if you go to any other media or any other platform, they are going to request a lot of money, which you need to pay. But VM International TV is going to empower you, it's going to encourage you, and it's also going to give you the voice to change the world, because the word VM simply means the voice of media. And our slogan is, use your voice to change the world. We've seen people using their hands to fight, you know, using materials like instruments, you know, to kill one another. We have seen country like Nigeria, Boko Haram. We have seen country like Sierra Leone fighting over diamonds, Liberia, even South Africa. You understand? So, but we say, look, this is not the time for you to fight. If you have anything, any issue that is affecting you, use your voice to change the world, and that's the power of the media, and that's the power of VM International TV. With your voice, someone out there will have a solution. I could remember, Abu Bakr, the live event that you took at Brikama Market when fire outbreak came. People were crying, you know, with the help of good people. People send money through VM International TV. Almost $10,000 was on Gambia. Congratulations, they supported, you know, different individuals, they supported. Now, let's assume that without the power of VM International TV, do you think people will be able to know what is going down to Brikama and what we are doing here? Obviously, no. So the power of media is in your hand, and only you can change the world through using your words. If you think you're having a problem, come to VM International TV. Together we can solve it. So, Mariama, if you have any freestyle that you want to put across to VM International TV, you are highly welcome. And our humble manager, in the Gambia is no other guy but Mohamed Drame. And I am the CEO of VM International TV in the Gambia. We have people all over the world that are representing us. Sally Keta, she's also part of us. Itano, she's also the marketing director of VM International TV. And of course, we have advisors, mentors, Mr. Davis, Uncle D. In fact, he's the brain behind VM International TV. He's the one publishing our videos, sharing everything that we do. I'm doing a quarter of it. It's just like what you are doing. I have a full team. And Mariama...
Just dot.
And Mariama also, since I started my work, I think, Mariama, you have pushed me so far. Today, I'm so proud to be with you. I'm so proud of you. And Mariama is part of VM International TV too. Because when I started having the idea, I think I started discussing, look, I think we can do it. And he said, yes, you can do it, VM. And you were even having an aim to help me to travel, to go to Ghana with you. That was like, okay, I have to start doing something. Even if I don't go to Ghana physically, spiritually, I can be there. And the people in Ghana will be able to see what we're doing here. So that makes the world easier. So Mariama, you are highly welcome. VM International TV is entirely yours. And of course, Sajo is our secretary, Sajo Jallo. She's a fuller. And but she doesn't love to be her face to be seen. It's her first time. Like when you came, you know, I saw her behind the video. I was like, wow, for the first time. But I think as time goes on, things will come up. And of course, our Gambi, she is also trying to be part of the VM International TV to become one of the presenter. And I think these are the team. So Mariama, you are highly welcome. The floor is all yours.
I appreciate the interview, the invitation. Yeah, always.
All right, thank you.
Saying hi to Itano.
All right.
and the kids.
Exactly.
Home kids.
Home kids. We will come back to them as usual. So I hope you are ready to give us a freestyle for VM International TV. Are you prepared for it?
Yeah, I'm always prepared.
I know, and that's what makes you to be my star. So you're welcome. It seems like Musa Suso is always ready.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, we have. The sun. Saba miliamba saba le kono le go saba miliamba kono le go saba miliamba saba le kono le go Saba Mariama.
Mala, mala mai dole, malale, mala mai dole, mai sunu jamire.
Mariama.
Mala mai dole, mala mai dole. Nanyu benno neka benna, ayayo, singku tefe. Tell me mana dam kanam, moi sunu jamire.
Mariama. Saba Mariama. Mariama. Saba Ekonolelo. Saba Mariama.
Saba
Mariama.
Miniamba, Saba ye manolelo, Saba Miniamba,
Mariama.
Miniamba ye,
Mariama.
Saba ye,
Mariama. Saba Ekonolelo. Saba Mariama.
Kubaleketa, kuleketa, kubaleketa,
Kumarekata.
kuleketa.
Say it. Kumarekata. 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 Saba Mariama. Mariama. Saba Ekonolelo. Saba Mariama. Mariama. Saba Ekonolelo. Saba Mariama. 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 Saba Ekonolelo. Saba Mariama. Wow. Let's put our hands together once again, everybody. Miliamba, Saba Miliamba. First of all, I want to use this medium to thank each and everyone that is watching at the moment. We all know Saba Miliamba is a long, long time song. But first of all, what does Saba Miliamba mean in English?
Miniamba is a story of a girl who is so selective of having chosen a man of her own, and which lead her to choose the wrong guy. And the guy she chose rather to be his partner, was a jinn.
Yeah.
Was somebody who was not human. So he transformed in a human form and married her. Took her to a jungle and where she lived, she was so selective.
Wow.
Where she lived, the jinn have transformed to a snake, which is Saba.
Saba.
Yeah. So the girl was pleading for help to people, telling them that Saba, there is a big snake in where she lives. So for people to rescue him.
So
rescue her.
are you trying to tell me
It's a story. This is a long story.
I know, but are you trying to tell me the lady was scared? The woman that
Was
is
so
behind.
selective of what you do of having a man, a beautiful guy with a perfect in everything,
And-
handsome, beautiful, smart, rich. And,
So what is the moral of the story?
the moral of the story is the outer beauty of a person
Mm-hmm.
doesn't define who the person is. A human being, a good person, is at heart. So when you're looking for a person, some people might fake you through their smiles or through facial. You cannot just justify somebody through her appearance.
I hope someone here is not faking me too, because she's beautiful. I hope someone here is not faking me, because I love beautiful things. I love to see beautiful things around me. Like some of these instruments,
It's good.
they are my
It's
partners.
good.
I love them.
But sometimes,
the chorus, I love them so much.
sometimes what's inside is different from what's outside.
Outside.
So if you just focus on looking
The,
what's outside, you will fail to know what's really.
And what do you think we can do together, both men and female? What do they think they can do to know what is deep inside the heart? Because the heart is so secretive that
It's so
not everybody will
secretive,
know that, okay, this is the right person for me.
But obviously,
Mhm.
just look for someone who loves you.
Yeah.
Love is somebody, like a real love. It cannot fade.
Mariama,
It's something that
Mariama, what about if you are in a dilemma? You have multiple men and women around you saying, okay, I want to marry. Look at how many Musa is here. We have almost 3 Musa and we have others. And all of these people want to marry you.
they're my brothers, though.
I know, but I'm giving example.
Yeah.
Like they want to marry you and you are alone. And now, as a result, Musa want to marry you, Lamin want to marry you, Buba want to marry you, VM want to marry you, Mohammed want to marry you, Sajo want to marry you. Everybody want to marry you.
I'll just take my
at that
time.
stage, you become confused and you become lonely.
No,
What do you think? What do you
if-
think?
if
What do you think you will do?
In a quiet state of mind, you will find the right guy. In a quiet state of mind, your consciousness, you will see the pureness of every one of them.
And you want to
And
make
then you will
you want
see the
you want
right
you want
guy.
to make everybody satisfied. At least you don't want to hurt none of them as usual.
You can satisfy everybody. Perhaps millions are watching right now.
Yes.
I might not satisfy some.
Yeah.
So that's life. You can be loved by everybody. So you can satisfy everybody.
But what
That's-
about if all of us want, like now we are
Because
all
the thing is, we are not perfect.
Yeah, now
There's
let's.
no perfection.
I'm coming in here now. Let's assume that we all agree that okay, we'll be loyal to you. In fact, we all come together as a team and say, okay, Mariama, we all want to marry you, but we want.
It's not just a verbal stuff. It's not just stop here. It's not just. It doesn't just stop here. It's not just a verbal thing. Love is not something to. How to call it? Relationships are not just based on formalities.
Okay, but currently I'm in love with Sajo. I think I will love you play little big piano so that our love can be more connected. Yes. So let's go ahead. Mariama, this song is. I want Mariama to dedicate this song for you and me. I don't know, so that her spirit of music will flow between us as a lovers, and gradually, as a couples, gradually we become a partner, and not only partner, but we become a marriage materials as well. So let me hear from
Couples.
you. Yeah, couples, exactly. Mariama versus VM.
Yeah, he's using the wrong name. I know.
It's who? It's gonna be
The
Sajo
guy
versus
is there.
VM.
You're just keeping it on a low profile.
Low profile.
Because perhaps
And we are low.
there are many other girls that
That are watching.
So
Well, I
Let's
know
promise
so
that.
many of
So,
them
you
are
wanna
watching.
reveal name?
I know so many of them are watching, but then I want you to know that millions are called, but few are chosen. And equally, millions are at your doorstep, but you will end up selecting one. So I have made up my mind.
If you really love someone, you appreciate the person, no matter what comes your way. You live and die, eat and cry, sleep and wake up together. 'Cause love is something so priceless. It can be bought. Namabi, oh oh. I need you to be there.
To everybody, huh?
Oh, Bella Jerabia.
Whoever is in love, it's yours, huh?
Oh, Bella Jerabia.
It's not just for BM or Mariama. Aha.
So you get somebody. If you love somebody, you will always be by her side. Papa her, give her the love she wants. If you really love somebody, you would cheat him, no. Be loyal to the person you really love. I need you to be To all the women out there, if you really love your mother, considering the fact that she is your mother, you. She gives you love, she gives you care. She carried you and she lay with you.
Chay. Don't stop at kissing. Come and give something.
Oh, oh. Ila Jarabile. Jarabile. VM. Ila Jarabile. Ila Jarabile.
It's all yours, huh?
Ila Jarabile. Ila Jarabile. Ila Jarabile.
Ndesan, atolono la. Ah. I don't want to die there. Manamakoy. Ah, Jay. Everybody.
Jarabile. Ila jarabile.
Majarabi.
Madu jarabile.
Jay.
Ila jarabile. Mohammed jarabile. Ila jarabile. Masa jarabile. Ila jarabile. Jata jai jarabile. Ila jarabile. VM jarabile.
Abang jibe kan ne?
Ila jarabile. Bakali jarabile. Ila jarabile.
Jay. Everybody,
Ila jarabile.
For my Jarabi, good night. We will
VM International TV Jalingali Kontone Allah Lodulale Ninyata Gambia.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share our videos.
VM International TV Jalingali Kontone Allah Lodulale Ninyata Gambia.